Hello everybody, it's that bearded gamer. So we've done through the transfer market. We have been very busy. From there I will show you all the signings and we'll play the first game, which unfortunately the first game of the season, which will be the great test to test some of our new players, is against RFS, the best team in the league. We haven't had any draw regarding the Europe as of yet, but when it does come to Europe I will be showing the games in Europe, just because we've not been in Europe from there before. It'll be a nice new venture. Finances are still not great. As you can see, we've got a lot more wage budget now and some transfer budget from there. So I'll just start off with the transfers. So we've got this goalkeeper coming in July, who's an absolute beast. He's coming from the Iranian league. But the director of football found him, so he's probably going to be our first team goalkeeper from July. We're still going with Loava at the moment, so we've only got a few months till that ticks over. And then we have initially sold quite a few players. I don't know if we sold anybody at the back end of last season. We got rid of Allen in the end. He went to Cliftonville. Got rid of Kosh because he's been injured a lot and he's just slowly decreasing. He's gone to Obolon in the Ukrainian Premier League. Did we sign anybody else at the back end of last year? I think Hardis near Gunnarsson. We signed him at the back end of last year. He was from the Icelandic league. It's just more depth in midfield. He was mainly to replace Kosh for leaving. From there, we sold Sver Helgason because he wasn't great. That's just a youngster. Paznevs doesn't fit into the formation, so we sold him to 61k to BFC. Some youngsters want on a free to free up some wage budget. Pape Fall Alberts came in for 6.75k, and I got rid of him, but you'll understand why in a moment. And then we've loaned out Gratzis on loan this season. Now starting off with the transfers coming in, he's a youngster who doesn't look great. Labords is another youngster who's got okay potential but not great. We signed this guy, 19 years old, back up, 2-star potential, 4-star ability, can play centre mid and attacker mid, which is great because that's covers both positions. Played well for the second team for RFS last season, and they're one of the best teams in the league. We brought this guy on loan, didn't have any scouting knowledge on him, just thought I'd take a punt because he was free. John R. Summer, right back, best right back now, 3.5-star current ability. He's come from German non-league, I think, from there, from First and Wilder. And then we found this guy on loan, Diego Rojas, who's mainly going to be playing up front. He's 19-year-old Argentinian from Argentinian league. He just popped up on the director of football, so he's a good signing on loan for the season. We then found this guy out of nowhere, another Argentinian, 4-star current ability, 5-star potential, absolute monster, 18 years old. He's come from the Argentinian league as well. From there, don't know how I found him. We brought this guy back, Ismail Diamande, centre midfielder, just for more depth in the centre midfield. Played okay for La Pelgia last season. He played off the bench quite a few times, so he can be a rotation player within the midfield because we're playing effectively with 4 centre midfielders. We brought in Yanas Yakovlevs, which I think you've already seen previously, 18 years old, 3-star currently, be 4.5-star potential. He played quite a few games off the bench for Riga last season, so he's going to be probably our first team centre back. We brought in Elan Folik just with some depth in the midfield, but he can play across the board all the way across the centre line, which is good, so that's good depth. 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. He's on loan from the Croatian First League. We brought in Nigel Davies, took a punt on him, just on a part-time contract, £5 a week, 1.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. He's doing... Just brought him in just to have somebody around to possibly develop as a youngster. I possibly will give him a new contract if his potential stays the same. And then we brought this guy in on loan, Philip Severtsen, to replace the Grasic loan, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential. He's on loan from Jerv 2, or Jerv from Norway, First Division. And then we brought in Oskar Soliotius. That's somebody that my director of football brought in, just a good backup, can play defence, centre back and centre midfield, 2-star current ability, 5-star potential, and we got a load of injuries last season, so we just tried to sign some good first team players and had good depth this season. And then this guy came up on our scout reports. He can play right back, left back, centre back. Lionel Kamanzi, he's Ethiopian, 30-year-old, just come in, paid for him 3.6k. He's come from the Ethiopian league where he's been playing quite well, and he was in Norway for a period of time. So that's all the transfers from there. As you can see, we're still going with the same tactics from there, like we did last season, because we did play very well of it. We finished second. The club vision at the moment is just to finish mid-table and reach the last stages of the cup again. They're not really bothered about the European football for the time being, but we would be going into the second qualifying round of the UEFA European Conference League, which isn't too bad. So hopefully that will give us some money and maybe sort of finances out. From there, my main goal this season, possibly to finish the top 4 again, to get back into Europe. I think I've improved the team massively and youthized it. Youth. Provided with youth and brought some loans in to solidify depth as well. We're probably going to lose Gallas because I've tried to sign him on a new contract multiple times, and then I put him on a transfer list, so we didn't want to sign a new contract. And then, as you can see, because I did him my promise, he's not doing it because of some fulfillment of a promise, so we're probably going to lose him in the summer. And then I've been trying to get rid of Grazzini and Cieda, but no one wants to come in for them, so just put them on the unwanted list, try and get rid of them on free to free up some wage budget if we do need to do so. So I will get into the first game in a moment. That's just a quick brief overview of the transfers that we have done from there, and then we'll get into the first game, see how we do against the best team in the league with the new players that we do have. So I'll catch you guys in a moment. So here you see, brand new look, brand new first team, just a few players left over from the original squad from there. So we've got Luava in goal, who will probably be getting replaced in the summer in July. Khan at left back, Jankalevs and the new boy Koella at centre back. Both new centre backs there. Jansen's at right back, Volkovs and Peterson coming back in the midfield. Fiolik in as the new lone midfielder there. Gaukis, who became top goal scorer in the league, all-time top goal scorer in the league last season. With 29 goals, 27 in the league. He's in a cam, and then Savertz and Roas, the 2 on loan players up front. Let's double check the bench with ourselves there. There is a few players injured already. I'm just going to do what I would usually do there, put that on unavailable. And then we've got basic midfielders on the bench, some other people there. Kamanazzi's the Camisa's good backup goalkeeper. So we'll rock and roll with the team, and I'll catch you guys when we go into the game. See you in a moment. Happy days, let's be having you. Let's not put that on for the time being. Let's put match stats on, and there we go. See how we do. I don't know if they signed anybody new. Nagasawa was still there. They've still got a very good team. To be perfectly honest, I'm not expecting to win today because I've only beat RFS once the whole save. But we'll see how the first game plays out. It is snowing by the looks of things. But we'll see how we do. Peterson's on the ball. Tackled again. Peterson's won the ball back. Go ahead, lad. Khan. Savertz. He's rounded the goal. What has just happened there? Goal on his debut. Savertz just rounded the goalkeeper and scored. Beautiful ball by Khan on the left back roll. That was just something else. Could this be the year that we leave? Could we win the league and leave? I think that's going to be my goal. Like I said, the save is to move on. I have become slightly attached to this team now because we've been here for a very, very long time. But we'll play the first game. We'll blitz through till probably about the halfway point, and I might come back for when our new goalkeeper comes in around about July. That's my process. We're going to blitz through from there. Obviously, when the Europeans come up, we'll probably show that in a video. He's done it again, mate. He's done it again. What a loan signing that guy was. Beaten 2-0, top of the league. First game. Let's not get ahead of ourselves though. That's just beautiful play. But yeah, I think from there we'll blitz through. We'll obviously come back for the European game because it's our first game in Europe, and then obviously from there we'll just blitz through to about halfway point through the season, I think, when we'll be signing our new goalkeeper, who's going to be incredible. And then I think next episode will just be, obviously, if we're close to winning the league or we're going to win the league, I'll try and anticipate when the trophy lift comes. But then I'm not getting ahead of myself, because we usually have a good start and then fall off a cliff when it comes to form. The plus side is, if we do get the European games, if we get a big club, or we do get into the Conference League and get big clubs, we might get battered. But it might just turn into, hopefully we'll get through all the way to the Conference League. That'd be very good. But anything European-wise, I will show you in the episode, just because it's not something we've been in so far. And Latvia is one of the lower coefficients in the table in real life. Very good first half. But one of the lower coefficients in real life from there, so I'll just smash through and smash on with the save, I think, from there. And then, obviously, if we can get Latvia 1, box Latvia off, then I'll start looking for jobs. If we do win the Latvian league, I will just keep the top division. We scored again. Brilliant first game. But if we do if we do win the Latvian league or win any cups or qualify for Europe, then I'll remove the lower divisions and just have the top division of every league from there. So Scotland, Iceland, First Division, and then Eredivisie. But I think I might go more of the obscure route from there, and maybe go Iceland next and try and get a bigger team in Iceland if a job becomes available, and try and win the league there. And then obviously go from there, because obviously getting to the cup final is going to be good for me. We just conceded because we got to cup final and lost, obviously, unfortunately. Sorry for any spoilers. And then we'll see what happens from there. Make some subs. So Vertzen's had a good game. So Janssens is tired, let's take Janssens off, put the new bag Kaminazi on. Foliak's tired, let's put Diamande on. And then Vertzen's had an incredible game. Let's put Mazors on up front, the youngster. If he wants to get developed this season, I don't mind playing in. They've got a few injuries to strikers straight away. Gallas is already injured, he just keeps constantly getting injured. That's another reason why I want to get rid of him, because he had a serious injury and I don't think he's recovered from it. Come on, lads, don't concede another here. Oh, they're playing very well. They started turning up the pace here. Oh, make the last two subs at about 80, I think. Volkov's is tired. Khan's getting tired. Okay, so Volkov's is tired. Let's take Volkov's off. Zelenkov's can come on there. Have I got a left back on the bench? Technically, no. Let's put Chris on from there and give the other centre back a rest and see how we do. Was that Luava who saved it, or was it just a miss? Nope, just a miss. 3-1 first game. Absolutely beautiful. Gonna make it through. No, hit the bar. Played very, 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 very well. I'm very happy with that. We have been not the better team, I would say. RFS has just turned up the heat in the last 20 minutes, half an hour, but well done, lads. First ever outstanding battering win against the top of the league. What a good start to the season. From there, so let's have a look at the schedule. So when does my goalkeeper come in? Around about the 1st of July. So maybe we'll come back for Valmera, depending on how the league's going. I don't know when the... let me have a look into the rules here. Just quickly. When does the... Ah. I don't know what's happened to the rules there. Yeah, when does the European... When does Conference League start? Let's have a look. European... Conference League. Maybe it's type Conference League in. Yeah, when does that start? Oh, it's still going on. So I haven't even finished yet. So League Pass will be in the second qualifying round. What? Does it say any dates on that? So this is Thursday, the league phase. That's league phase. Just keep going back. Third qualifying round, second qualifying round, first qualifying round, second qualifying round, around about July. That's perfect because that's when our new goalkeeper's going to be here. So around about 23rd of July. So I might come back for the European game in July when we do receive and who we're going to be against. That's what I'm going to do, I think. So thank you, Gary, very much for watching. It's a brief first episode of the new season with all the chances. I feel like we've improved the team. We've just beat the best team in the league, who've dominated the league for the last however long. As you can see, since I started the save, I've been here since the first season. 85 points dominated the league there, dominated it for the last 2 seasons. And they were about 20 points ahead of us, 77, about 15 points ahead, around about there. So we didn't do too badly last season. As you can see, we have slowly improved. So first season we just avoided relegation, finished around mid-table, didn't have a great season there, and then we recovered to this season where we've done very, very well. And then obviously a good start to the season. So that's everything from there, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.